As you guys really enjoyed my previous video on AI video generation, in this one, I'm going to talk about two other AI video generation that are completely for free, but they're actually providing very good performance, and you can easily use them to monetize in different platforms like Instagram or YouTube Shorts. So make sure to watch until the end of the video, because at the end, I'm also going to talk about what are the effective way to write the prompt specifically for video or image generation. And I will also talk about some ways that you can use to upscale your videos, and also some ways to change the brightness and some of the features completely for free that you can make your video good and more monetizable for your social media and get passive money. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Welcome everyone to your channel, AI Fun Fact for All. For those of you who are new to this channel, my name is Pedro Magan. I have a PhD in computer science and I have extensive knowledge in AI and machine learning. In this channel, we talk about how we can use these large language models and any AI model in order to make our life easier. In this video, I'm going to talk about two free AI tools that we can use in order to make incredibly good performance of AI videos. So the first video that I want to talk about is Hotshot. For that, I will put a link in the description of the video. You will go there, and then on the right corner, you see the sign in. And for sign in, I will use the Google account. And then as you can see right now, you will receive 3 days of free trial. Now the videos are going to be 5 seconds long, and it's going to be 1344 by 768. So it's not going to be full HD yet, but I will teach you, as I mentioned later in the video, that how you can basically make it in upscale and use it to get better and performance result. On the homepage, you see the other people's work of what they have developed. So obviously, same as lots of other free AI videos, the videos are not going to be solely for you. It's going to be shared with others. So you can in here see basically what are the prompts that they use in order to generate this video and get some insight on how to replicate it. But I will also talk about the effective formula that you can use to make sure you will get very good responses for AI video generation. So here's an example. Let's say a Korean on her phone at a shopping mall. There's an enhanced prompt option in here, which basically take your prompt and try to convert it into more advanced and detailed prompt automatically that will help to get a video that is more suitable for your case. So it is not like a Cling, which you basically have a lot of options. If you saw my previous video, I've talked about two ways for text to video generation. The first one was that it's completely and purely based on text, but the other one was a combination of text and the image, so it will use an image as a reference. For example, Cling have that option to use a reference image for the first or last second of the basic video, but here we don't have that much of option. And then there's also other options like, for example, scaling and basically different things available, or for example like creativity, the mode and the length, but unfortunately these are not yet available in Hotshot. So let's see what we can get after we input this prompt. So it is actually quite quick. As you saw, we get the result very fast, which compared to other free approaches, it is comparatively faster, and you get the results that are accurate. Her face looks completely normal. The things that you need to very closely look are the details, such as the fingers, and right now the fingers look good. There's not noticeable flaw, and then the background is also good. The other sample video that I want to try is a game influencer wearing headphones and doing a live stream. As you can see, the prompts are very simple and it's not very intricate, but you see that it is actually very good, and the result looks really realistic and naturalized and everything. But let's see what are the limitations and what are the things that this Hotshot is not gonna work well on. So the first one is about a drone shot. I want to get some aerial shot from an airplane mountain range at sunset. So let's see what we get from here. So as you can see, this doesn't look that much like a drone, which basically like hover over the mountain, and it is kind of like just zooming in. And I can actually show you a comparison to the MinMax, which actually we talked about it in the previous video, and you see that the result is insanely better. So I think for the drone shots or from the space, probably MinMax would be a better option. I actually put them side by side in here, so let me know in the comment what do you guys think. So let's talk talk about the other prompts that we want to use, and we think that probably is not gonna work well, and that's about an astronaut riding a unicorn in a desert. So these are some adversarial situation, and why these prompts are important, because there's not much of actual data on the basically data set to do the same thing. So it's more kind of checking the zero-shot learning of these models, and if they perform well, that means that the backbone of these models are actually very good. Here's the result that we get from Hotshot. As you can see, the horse is not moving horizontally, it's kind of moving like sideways, which is kind of weird, and also it's not a unicorn, it doesn't have a horn. From the perspective of the astronauts, the helmets look a little bit weird, it's more like a motorcycle helmet, and the jacket gives a vibe of Costco jacket. What do you guys think? As a comparison, let's do this on Cling.ai, and as you can see, the movements are a lot more realistic and natural, but I believe the best is the MinMax. Now as you can see, it looks really good, and you can see the reflection of the desert on the helmet, and the helmet actually sounds more like a helmet than an astronaut will wear. So here are the three comparisons. Let me know what you guys think. And the last but not least, everybody's favorite, Will Smith eating a spaghetti. So as you can see, this one eating is basically a hard problem, because first of all, you don't have that much of data from it, and also representing a celebrity is kind of hard because it requires a lot of knowledge from there. So first of all, the person doesn't look at all like Will Smith, so that's the first thing, and also the way that the eating is going to be done, and then like the fork is kind of dissolving, and the movements of the mouth doesn't look very good. On the other side, for any eating scenario, I would say Cling is actually the king for that. So as you can see, the movement and the way that the eating the spaghetti is actually very smooth, and on the other side we have this MinMax, which is actually doing a great job on replicating the face of Will Smith, so that's incredible, but still we don't see much of consistent movement on eating. So I would say there is a balance between the Cling and MinMax video generator. All right, moving to the second AI video generation for free, we have two AI tools that are working together. First, you will use an AI tool to generate a realistic looking image, and then you use that image as a reference to generate a short clip and consistent from that perspective. So the most important thing in here, having this AI video generation coming from a reference image, is that you can have consistency among your video generation, and that's actually very important if you want to have it, for example, in a, for example, Instagram reel or in a YouTube short. You want to have a character that is consistent among your different generation, and I believe the only way to do it is by having and using some of the AI tools that use a reference image. For this, I'm going to consider a special case, a spaghetti dancing. So a key important thing to consider is that for this AI video generation, you need to consider a niche, and it should be very specific, and you need to generate consistent content on that field, so you get basically lots of revenues and lots of view for that. You can see this account that basically receiving millions views every single post. The process is quite straightforward, but there are a little bit of tricks that you need to consider when you are writing the prompts and considering the results. So the first step is that you will write Leonardo.ai. I will put the link on the description, and then when you choose, you have to sign up with some options in here. I'm gonna use again the Google option, and after that I'm gonna use the free options of Leonardo in order to generate the result. You can basically use the option same as how I'm trying to use it. So the preset style, the prompt entrance, and the contrast. Leave these things as I'm doing them, and then the most important part is the prompt. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but I will put the link on the description that you can get the prompt. But better than that, I have actually also put the link for the prompt blueprint, which actually talk about the best strategy that you can use. This prompt blueprint that I put the link in the description of the video is specifically for AI video and image generation. So it is on sale right now, but if you are subscribed to the channel, you can use this coupon code to actually get it completely for free. But act fast, because it's gonna only last until the end of October. All right, after you had the prompt, then you're gonna click on generate, and then you will will have your results. So it's gonna reduce some of your credits, but then you will have a different, very good quality images. So try to basically download it. Now the first step is done. What you need to do is to use that image inside Luma Lab. For that, you will type on the Google Luma Labs, and then you just choose the first option. And in here, you're gonna say try it now, and then sign it with Google. Use your Google account. It is completely for free. Then you're gonna choose the image that you just downloaded from Leonardo, and then you're gonna type this prompt. Again, I'm gonna put the prompt inside the description so you can replicate it, and then you're gonna click on it. Shortly after, it will create a video of that is dancing. Then you can basically download it and upload it in your social media. As promised in the beginning of the video, now I want to talk about the best formula that you can use for generation of AI video and images. As you can see, we have the camera shot, motion subject, action setting, location, and visual style. So for that, what we need to do is we need to consider these facts in a consistent way. You have two options in here. You can use the already crafted template that I also mentioned inside the blueprints that I put in the description of the video, or you can basically use ChatGPT or any other stuff like Claude to basically craft this prompt for you. I also talk about the basically what is the prompt that will do this inside the blueprint. So we talk about both options there. You can see the prompts that we use in order to generate this video in MinMax. Look at the special keywords on the specific camera type, basically the name of the one that's directed the movie, and also the style of the shot. So these are actually very important because there is a correlation between these components and the style of the video. On MinMax, you will also notice that if you actually mention the camera, for example, the red Komodo in here, it will actually show the camera itself inside the image, which is actually not something that we want. So we probably don't want to put that inside the prompt. We can see another example for a woman crawling, and there's weird animals surrounding her, and you can see the color coded the different components inside the video and how it is actually used to make this inside the MinMax generator. So another shot of a man that is escaping, and then things are falling apart behind her. So the thing with this kind of free AI video generation is that they don't have a high quality, or you might not be fully satisfied with the colors. So I'm going to talk about how you can upscale them and basically try to change the tone of saturation in order to get the consistent results that you want. For this task, my suggestion is a CapCut. It is completely for free and available online. I will put the link on the description. So you go there and then you just choose the video that you want, and then you use the 2x resolution, which try to do a little bit of sharpening and getting the results better. And after you upload it, it will take some time to actually generate the upscale. And here you can see the comparison of them side by side. You see a lot more details that are added to the video, and you get a better performance. So there's also another thing that you have desaturated and more colorful. So the most important thing for this kind of AI video is consistency. So you don't want to have some of your video that are completely off in terms of color theme. So there's also one hack that you can use. Again, inside a CapCut, there is an option which you can basically go inside the adjustment, and you can basically change the temperature, the tint, and saturation. You will work on this concept, and then you can basically get the best result that you want. You can definitely reduce the color by reducing the saturation, or basically increasing the temperature if you want to add more color to the videos. As a bonus, for those of you who watch until now, I'm going to talk about some of the important tips that you need to consider when writing this prompt. The first thing is that the tense. You need to talk in present tense rather than future or past. And the reason is because lots of these training are done in the present tense. So try to talk in present, not something that happens in the past or something that will happen in future. The other thing is basically obviously the video type and your view type, which we already talked about it. Basically, do you want to have a trailer, a scene, or basically your view type is basically, is it a front view, it is a drone shot, is it side view, and so on. And then the persona of the subject. So you want to obviously talk about what is the main character of that video is doing, and obviously you also need to define the background. So both of these are important in order to create a video that is what you like. And there you have it, guys. We talked about two other AI tools that you can use for free for generation consistent AI AI video for contents in your social media that you can monetize and get passive income. We also talk about the effective prompting that are specialized for AI video and image generation, and we also talk about the two ways on how to use template for it, or basically using ChatGPT to help us craft that style for us. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like it, and more importantly, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to watch this video that I created before that I talk about top 5 free AI tools that you can use that generate very high quality video images, and then you can also watch this video that talk about the advancement of AGI and how these AI tools can actually change our everyday life. Thanks for watching until the end of the video, and see you until the next one.